Did you know your blood sugar can spike over 140 milligrams DL even if you don't have diabetes? That number might sound scary, but today we're recutting through the confusion to define what normal blood sugar truly means for you and why getting it right is your health's secret weapon. We're going to break down the exact numbers, explain what they mean, and give you actionable tips to stay in that healthy zone. First, let's cover the basics. What even is blood sugar? Think of glucose, which is a type of sugar, as the gasoline your body runs on. It comes from the food you eat, especially carbohydrates. Your hormone, insulin, is like a special key that unlocks your body's cells to let that fuel in for energy. When that whole system works perfectly, that's your normal blood sugar in action. So when you measure your blood sugar, you're essentially checking how much fuel is currently circulating in your bloodstream waiting to be used. Okay, let's get to the numbers you're here for. This is the part you might want to screenshot. For a non-diabetic adult, your fasting blood sugar, that's first thing in the morning before you've eaten anything, should be under 100 milligrams per deciliter or 5.6 millimoles per liter. Then, about 2 hours after a meal, when your body has had time to process the food, you want that number to be under 140 milligrams per deciliter or 7.8 millimoles per liter. These are the key benchmarks for a healthy, well-regulated system. Anything that consistently stays above that starts pushing into, the next category. So, what happens if your numbers are creeping up? Let's say your fasting number consistently falls between 100 and 125 milligrams. Less means you've entered what we call the prediabetes zone. Now, don't panic. This isn't a diagnosis of diabetes. It's your body's loud warning sign that your system is starting to struggle with sugar. Another crucial test your doctor might use is the A1C, which gives an average of your blood sugar over the last 3 months. The great news is, science overwhelmingly shows that, for many people, prediabetes is completely reversible with simple, targeted lifestyle changes. It's a wake-up call, not a life sentence. You might be wondering, why does this tiny number matter so much? What are the actual risks? Imagine tiny sugar crystals flowing through your bloodstream. When there are too many for too long, they can act like sandpaper against the delicate walls of your blood vessels. Over years, this chronic damage can lead to serious issues with your nerves, kidneys, and eyes, and significantly increase your risk for heart problems. On the flip side, if your blood sugar drops to lower condition called hypoglycemia, your brain, which relies heavily on glucose, essentially runs out of gas. This can lead to symptoms like dizziness, confusion, and in severe cases, loss of consciousness. Maintaining balance is everything. So, how does a healthy body maintain this balance so perfectly? It's all thanks to a brilliant internal regulatory system called homeostasis. Your body is a master of balance. Think of it like a highly sensitive thermostat for blood sugar. If your sugar gets too high after a meal, your pancreas releases insulin to signal your cells to absorb it, bringing the level back down. If your sugar gets too low because you haven't eaten, your pancreas releases a different hormone called glucagon. Glucagon tells your liver, which stores glucose, to release some into the bloodstream, bringing your levels back up. This internal seesaw is constantly working to keep you in that stable, normal range, even after you eat a big meal. Now, for the best part, how can you actively support this system and keep your numbers in that sweet, normal spot? I've got 3 simple, science-backed tips you can start using today. First, always pair your carbs with protein, healthy fats, or fiber. Don't eat a slice of bread or a piece of fruit all by itself. Pair it with something like peanut butter, avocado, or a handful of nuts. This simple trick slows down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream, which helps flatten that post-meal spike and keeps your energy levels more stable. Second, embrace the 10-minute walk. Research has shown that a short, gentle walk for just 10 minutes right after your biggest meal can do wonders. It helps your muscles immediately start using that new glucose for fuel, effectively pulling it out of your bloodstream and preventing a big surge. You don't need an intense workout. A simple stroll around the block is perfect. And third, prioritize quality sleep. You might not connect sleep with blood sugar, but they are deeply linked. Poor sleep increases stress hormones like cortisol, which can make your body more resistant to insulin and raise your blood sugar levels the next day. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. It's one of the most powerful things you can do for your metabolic health. So let's quickly recap the magic numbers. Under 100 for fasting, and under 142 hours after eating. Understanding these numbers and how your body works is the first and most crucial step to taking control of your health. It empowers you to make smarter choices every single day. Now, I want to hear from you. Let me know in the comments, what is the one thing you're going to try to change today based on what you've learned? Sharing your gold can make a huge difference. If you found this helpful, please give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe for more health tips, decoded. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.